connection. It's incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And what will they dial up on 3rd and short?
Here we go. Here we go.
Rattler to the air now. Connection made to Shaheed. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Ready, ready. 52 blue. White.
So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. We're back for the start of the second. Saints have the ball and a chance at 6.
Ready.
Play action on 1st down. And he'll score! Touchdown, New Orleans! The Saints get the game's first points here in the second. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
79 Broncos. Hawk 70. Hawk 30.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So it's 2nd down coming up. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, but he couldn't do it.
And he's there to send that one away, incomplete.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
18. 70 Lions. Go.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
Sanders going to throw on 4th. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. That's Julian Blackman. And the Saints return the interception close to the red zone. He's stopped inside the 25. So their second drive ends just the way their first one did, Brock. And if you are the coach down there, man, you've got to be fuming.
Yeah, so frustrated, right? 2 drives in, you still can't get your game plan at all. Not if series are going to keep ending prematurely. You don't want to be playing behind schedule right from the start of the game, which is exactly where they found themselves.
Rattler back to throw. Has it at the 7. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints take a 13-0 lead.
play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. With your route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
That one right down the middle. And the Saints double their lead to 14. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes first and 10.
Let's go. Ready.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Ready up.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Hey. Mustang 19. 70 Timberwolves. Huh.
From the 31. Has a man on target to Johnson. And they're going to have it all the way down near the 25.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. Now throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And it sets up 2nd down.
7 Pirates. 7 Viking 18.
Going again here, Sanders. He's him on the quick hitter. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
So it's the 2-minute warning here from Cleveland. The Browns with some work to do, trailing in this game. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Get up. 19 Tiger. 19.
Back to throw. Here's Sanders. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
Ready. Panther 80. Panther 11. Panther 11.
They'll go. It's Sanders. Completed over the middle. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. The right call came in at the right time. Give him 9 yards and a successful conversion on 4th. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Dump off caught by his back. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. And it sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
60 Bison. 60 Bison. Go.
They are throwing it again. Setting up the running back screen. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
He brings it in. That's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns make it a 1-score game before halftime. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game.
Yeah.
That's well done.
Hopkins knocks the extra point through. And the Browns chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And maybe making some better judgment here as he takes a knee and accepts the touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up.
33, yellow. Ready.
Rattler. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Set, punt. Yellow, 22. Set.
Looking to throw, Rattler. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Five men in the secondary for the Browns. 3rd down coming.
Here we go. 60 red. 60 red. Punt, punt.
Now Rattler. And that's away for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it. Leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. 4th and forever coming up.
Here we go. Set. Yellow, 40. Set.
They're going for this. And he had it, but no, can't complete the process of the catch, and they wind up turning it over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Stop it. Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Ready.
To the air on 1st down, Sanders. That one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go. This one intended for the running back. And now it's 2nd down.
Werner there defensively.
Dragon 60. Panther 60. Panther 60. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line.
Mustang Knights, Cowboy 80.
Sanders now on 3rd down. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining.
Whew, I think the coverage got away with one right there, Kate. There was actually space. And if that throw came out 1 second earlier, that could have been 6.
Ready.
3 straight passes have hit the ground, but here we go. They're going for it on 4th.
Here we go. Here we go. 70 Timberwolves. 19 tight. 19 tight. Ready up.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. And he has the Cleveland touchdown! The Browns earn the chance to tie before halftime. David Njoku, the touchdown. The AT is up and good from Hopkins. And the Browns tie things up at 14.
Dustin Hopkins to kick off.
Time left effort. Maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready?
Throwing here just before halftime. This is complete to Olave. And we'll get him 5 yards as he gets this up to the 25. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Shaheed now to return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
On the set.
Saints to the line now. First and 10.
Set, hut. Yellow, 22.
Rattler setting to throw. Catch made by Alvin Kamara. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
After a good pickup, they've got second and 4.
Let's go. 10 black.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Good strike downfield to Olave. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. It's a gain of 29 yards. And the Saints are going to have a first down.
Gosh, that is so demoralizing defensively. You do everything right, you draw it up right, you got double coverage, and yet you still can't take the ball away.
Set, ready. 50, green. Hut, hut.
Throwing from the gun here. Finds a seam down the middle. And they get there to touch him down, Brock, but a big gain on that play.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Okay, right.
And they've got themselves another first and 10.
Come on, set. 52 blue. Hut.
From the red zone now. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints take the lead right away in half number 2. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Starting out trips right here. First and 10. Out of the gun, here's Sanders. On target here to Njoku. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. They strike for 23 yards. And that's good for a Cleveland first down. One play in, and already they're close to midfield.
Ready.
From the gun, Judkins. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. He's about 4 yards on that carry. It's going to be second down for him.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, Got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
Play action, Sanders. He sends this one in the end zone. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
He finds Njoku complete. And he works this to the 38 before going down. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Here we go, here we go. 18.
Sanders going to throw here on 1st. Headed out right. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Three-quarters in the books from this one. It's the Browns football. They're down, but not out on the scoreboard.
Ready?
They have themselves another 1st and 10.
Get it, go.
Now running with Judkins. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
Well, that safety came flying, and we know he is never afraid to mix it up. Man, he loves to dish out a big hit.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Let's go now. Ready?
Now Sanders. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
79 Broncos.
He'll throw it. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising. Quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
Tracking for it, and it's good! And that brings things a little closer here late.
Such a perfect example of a kicker just doing his job. And now it's incumbent upon that defense to give him and their offense another shot.
Here's Miller on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready.
Rattler to the air now. They did it! He made the interception! Jerome Baker has it! And the Browns have some new life in the 4th!
That's just a bad decision, frankly. And really, as a quarterback in this moment of the game, you got to know it's not a time to take a risk. Cannot be throwing out life preservers and giving that other team, your opponent, a chance like he just did.
Let's go.
Judkins headed right. And not much for him there. He's down to the 15-yard line. He'll get 2 yards, and that brings up 2nd down.
A 2-yard gain brings up 2nd down at the Saints' 15-yard line.
Come on. Set. Ready.
Sanders setting the pass. That's on the quick hitter. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Here we go. Set. 65 catch. 65 catch.
Looking to throw. Throwing quickly, but it's incomplete. Looking for the back that time. So it's going to be 4th and short.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. He finds him beyond the marker. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns take a 4th-quarter lead. David Njoku, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Hopkins knocks the extra point through. And the Browns push their lead to 3. Has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Here's Miller on the return. He's brought down to end that run back, and we have reached our 2-minute warning. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Cleveland. Saints trail by a field goal. All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Set, ready.
Back to throw. Downfield, that finds Shaheed. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Give him 24 on that play. And that's good for a New Orleans 1st down.
Ready.
Setting up to pass. Throw right side, cut by Olave. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Now the Saints hustling people forward. They need to get set.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 45.
He'll look to throw it. Short pass brought in. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Keeping that pace going as the clock continues to run.
Right.
An 8-yard pickup. 1st down, New Orleans.
Here he is to throw. And they got there in time. He's taken down. And a big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Down. Right. Block 40. Ready.
Trying again, following the set. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one. Searching for Chris Olave with that one. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Red. Here we go. Here we go. Yellow. 22. Set. Huh?
Throwing now. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Greg Newsome has it. And the Browns make the play that should win them this game. That last interception gave them a chance to take the lead, partner. And now their defense gets them another one so they can start growing this advantage.
Yeah, this defense letting them know we don't want to defend a small lead. Here's the ball again. Go get us a 2-score advantage this time.
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Ready. Go.
It's Judkins on the counter. And he gets across midfield and into Saints territory. 1st down play, that's in 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. Really create some indecision now defensively.
1st down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Hey. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Hey, Chris.
So to a chorus of bucks from the dog pound, the Browns take the win at home. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? We're both.
All of us.
Yeah,
all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now and that they felt at every major turn throughout the 2nd half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every moment that you love.